For Mr. Adam Burke, everybody.
One more time for Mr. Daybod, your host, and all the comics we've seen so far. And Kelly was awesome. I love Kelly. Oh man, hello. Hi folks, how we doing? Doing well, sir? One quick thing off the top. I want to acknowledge, I understand that the suit and tie does nothing to excuse the sheer fucking chaos that's going on from the neck up. I thought it did. Someone pointed out that I look like an executive hobo, so at least I have the penthouse dumpster. Thank you guys for coming out on this night, this rather inhospitable night. We're all enjoying the ice. Is anyone else finding that you hurt yourself more on trying to stay up when you slip than if you just fell on your ass? You know, like, I'm not very lithe, so like I have unaligned and realigned my spine like 8 times. At one point, I contorted my body into the Sanskrit word for enlightenment, and a Hindu family followed me for 6 blocks. It was. One thing I love about the Chicago winter, though, I like that it gives everybody Tourette's syndrome. Like, it's so cold. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a priest, a nun, or a Buddhist monk. Everybody's walking around like, shit, balls, motherfucker. You know? It's like, good afternoon, father. Fuck you, my child. Before I moved to Chicago, I'd never seen anybody call a cloud an asshole. This one guy was like, screw you, you diaphanous prick! I said, I'm sorry, are you throwing rocks at the sky? He said, yes, well, I don't have a gun, you see. That's my very best Chicago accent, by the way. Hello, I'm from the South Side. I say, go Bears! It's a work in progress. I also like the winter because you can wear whatever the hell you want. And like I saw this guy wearing a poncho, like a straight up fucking poncho. And I was like, really? And he said, fuck it, dude, it's warm. That's the only rationale you need. Like, I see you're wearing a lampshade and a toaster oven. Fuck it, dude, it's warm. Like, I would really like to wear like a fur coat, you know, like fur, but dead animals are still taboo. So what I do, I take living animals and I strap them to my body. And then when people are like, fur is murder, I say, no, fur is kidnapping. I shall release them in the spring. I don't know if you guys heard, but they're actually talking about cloning a woolly mammoth. Yeah, and I really hope that they succeed so that we can hunt them to extinction again. Because mammoth hide looks cozy as all get out, you know? And I wouldn't need much. I just need like a woolly mammoth ear to wrap around me like a cloak. Maybe a pair of woolly mammoth testicles as earmuffs. Because then people would come up to me and be like, you have mammoth testicles. And I would say, thank you very much. No, you have mammoth testicles on your head. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I have mammoth testicles on my head. But fuck it, dude, it's warm. A lot of people this time, you know, they give up on fighting the whole global warming thing. I don't, like, because you can, you know, there's little things you can do to fight global warming. You know, like, I don't sigh anymore, no matter how depressed I get. Because when you sigh, that's all pure carbon monoxide, isn't it? So now when I hear something really depressing, I just do one of these. That's 0 emissions, folks, 0. I learned that from the late, great mime Marcel Marceau. May he rest in peace. And let's face it, if anyone's going to rest in peace, it's going to be a mime. The good thing about a mime dying is that they finally perfect that whole trapped in a box thing. There might be a mime heckling that, but we wouldn't know because he'd be like... They always do the invisible rope and then the jerk off. I don't know what it is, but it's a mime thing. What else has been going on? What else? Oh, the recession. Are we all enjoying the impending financial collapse of the entire planet? Are we looking forward to that? This guy is. I hate work. I love relief. I love riding the rails. I personally, I didn't understand the whole reaction to the recession, because I was broke when the economy was booming. So for me, it was rather like being an otter in the middle of a flood. I was already treading water like, what seems to be the problem? Oh yes, I suppose it is rather damp. Splishity splash. I'm also excited about these, well, I'm not excited actually. You guys heard about these Somali pirates? Have you heard about this? These pirates off the coast of... Arg! Yes will suffice. Or maybe you broke a limb, I don't know. No, I'm actually pissed off about these Somali pirates, because I'd always been told that piracy had been discontinued as a career option. And these fuckers are yo-hoing all up and down the coast of Africa. And now I'm wondering, like, what other career options can I still do? Like, can I still be a gunslinger? Can I still be a gentleman jewel thief? Basically, I want to be a criminal, but old-timey and quaint. So I would settle for Victorian pederast at this point. I'm really... The people who laughed at that have seen the movie Big Lebowski. I like old-fashioned things. How are you doing? I like old-fashioned things. Like I've been listening to a lot of like really old-school blues, and I love my favorite are the old blind blues players, like Blind Willie Johnson and Blind Lemon, because they never wrote any songs about being blind. And that's how you know you've got the blues, when a disability doesn't even make your top 10 list of things to be depressed about, It's like, well, my cardboard house burned down, my wife is sleeping with the dog, and my guitar has cancer. Being blind is like the best thing going for me right now. At least I can't see all the horrible shit that keeps happening to me. Do you have anyone, I guess, what do you call it, the Super Bowl is coming up. Any football fans in the... Yeah. What a surprise. That's stereotyping, I'm sorry. It's correct, but it's stereotyping. So I have to be honest, I've never been able to get into, football, American football, because of the word football. Because I'm from the UK and I hate having to say soccer. And Americans just took the word football. You just took it. Despite the fact that 1 billion people around the world were using the word football to describe a game where you move the ball with your foot. But Americans were like, no, football, that sounds pretty cool, especially after the words Monday and night. We're taking it. And the rest of the world was like, but surely this is football with the ball and the foot. And Americans were like, no, it's cool. You guys can have the word soccer. And the rest of the world said, no, soccer is crap word. You will put the word mom after it and use it to describe horrible suburban women who drive vans and wear weird asexual pants. Screw soccer! I'm a big fan of my rest of the world accent in that part. I think you would have a hard time in customs with that accent. Like, sorry, where are you from? I'm from the rest of the world. This isn't a passport. This is just an atlas with North America ripped out of it. Well, that is where I am from. France. Oh, man.